look at the passage, right? One of the reasons why dinosaurs disappeared was because they just were not clever enough to know how to survive and to escape from their natural enemies. Okay, this is one. And the other is over here. Many dinosaurs were plant eaters, and because they had a lack of food, they died off. Okay, so that's another one. Starvation, that's one. And they were killed by enemies, that's another one. Okay, over here they also mentioned that there were changes in the earth and the climate which killed off the dinosaurs. This is another reason why dinosaurs died off. Okay, so it cannot be 1, 2, and 3. However, so that leaves number 4. 4 is the only answer. You see, you may think that the asteroid killed the dinosaurs. However, it killed the dinosaurs in the vicinity. However, it was not the main reason why dinosaurs disappeared from the face of the earth. So the only answer is number 4. Alright? Now let's move on to the open-ended questions. The first open-ended question asks you how the first dinosaurs were similar to reptiles. In other words, you have to find the similarity between the first dinosaurs and the reptiles. If you have to look at a passage over here, the reptiles ate insects and other reptiles ate plants. Okay, that's one thing that they have. And the first dinosaurs, they, over here, also ate plants. They did not mention anything about insects. So the thing they had in common between the dinosaurs and the reptiles was that they both ate plants. Okay, so that will be the answer for this question, number 7 here. Okay. For question 8, we have to list down the effects of the asteroid collision 65 million years ago. So what happened after the asteroid hit Earth? Let us look at a passage. Okay. Firstly, there was a huge explosion which caused tons of dust to be blasted into the Earth's atmosphere, and as a result, it blocked off the sunlight. And of course, by blocking off the sunlight, it killed off the vegetation. Okay? So we have to paraphrase it. The best way to do so is like this. Okay? There was a big explosion, there was no sunlight on Earth for a long period of time, and lastly, many types of vegetation died. Okay, this will be the optimal answer for this question. Okay, there are 3 things you have to list down: the explosion, no sunlight, and the many types of vegetation died too. Alright, now let's move on to question 9. What did the earliest reptiles feed on? It's actually mentioned many times earlier in the passage. Okay, if you were to look at paragraph 2, the earliest reptiles probably ate insects. Alright, so just simply write it down. The earliest reptiles fed on insects. Right? For the last question, we have to find out when the Earth began to have seasons. Okay? So over here, if you look at the passage, seasons started to appear when the dinosaurs started to die off, right? There was climate change over here, okay? And here, right? Especially here. The Earth began to have seasons shifting from hot summers to snowy winters. The dinosaurs could not fit themselves to these changes and gradually became extinct. So we can understand that the time when the Earth began to have seasons is around the same time dinosaurs started to become extinct. And when did dinosaurs become extinct again? Over here, about 60 million years ago. They began to become extinct about 60 million years ago. So that should be your answer for the last question. The Earth began to have seasons about 60 million years ago. And that concludes our comprehension on the dinosaurs.